Imagine falling forever into a place so powerful that light itself gives up and disappears. A place where time stretches, slows, and eventually stops making sense. A place that can swallow entire stars without making the slightest sound. A place that warps reality so violently that the laws of physics we take for granted simply stop working. This isn't a Hollywood movie scene. This isn't a thought experiment. This is real. This exists in our universe right now. This is a black hole. And if you think you already know what black holes are, I'm about to show you 5 facts that will quietly destroy everything you thought you understood about space, time, and reality itself. Don't look away, because the universe is far stranger than most people dare to imagine. So what actually is a black hole? It's not a hole in the usual sense. It's an invisible region in space where gravity has become so overwhelming that it crushes matter into an infinitely dense point, a singularity, and twists both space and time around it, beyond recognition. Most of the black holes we talk about form when a massive star runs out of fuel, collapses under its own crushing weight, and implodes into this extreme object. Surrounding that central point is a boundary called the event horizon, the line past which nothing, not even light, can ever return. Today we're going to uncover 5 shocking facts about black holes that still keep scientists awake at night. First, black holes don't just bend space, they bend time itself. This is called gravitational time dilation, and it's not science fiction. The closer you get to a black hole, the slower time passes for you compared to someone far away. If you spent just 1 hour orbiting very close to the event horizon and then returned to your friend who stayed far from the black hole, they could have aged years or even decades. While you only experienced that single hour near the edge of a black hole, time can slow so dramatically that if you could somehow survive and look outward, you would see the entire future history of the universe racing by and fast forward. Einstein predicted this over a century ago, and we've already measured tiny versions of it here on Earth. Near a black hole, though, the effect becomes extreme and terrifyingly real. Second, nothing escapes a black hole once it crosses the event horizon, and that includes light. The event horizon isn't a physical wall or surface. It's simply a point of no return in space. Once anything, a photon, a particle, a spaceship. Your screams crosses that invisible line. It can never come back out. From our perspective outside, anything falling in appears to slow down more and more, redden, fade, and freeze forever at the edge. In reality, it has already plunged through and been destroyed. That's why we call it black. No information, no light, no signal of any kind can ever climb back out to reach us. Third, and this one surprises a lot of people, black holes can violently spit enormous amounts of energy back into the universe. When matter spirals toward a black hole, it doesn't just fall straight in. It forms a superhot spinning disk of gas and plasma called an accretion disk, reaching millions of degrees and glowing fiercely in X. Powerful magnetic fields can then launch some of that material into narrow, ultra-relativistic jets that blast out at nearly the speed of light, stretching thousands of light years across space. These jets are among the most energetic events we know of, sometimes outshining entire galaxies. So while black holes are famous for swallowing everything, the right conditions turn them into some of the most powerful particle accelerators and energy cannons in the cosmos. Fourth, supermassive black holes sit at the heart of almost every large galaxy, including our own Milky Way. These monsters contain millions to billions of times the mass of the Sun. The one in the center of our galaxy, called Sagittarius A*, has about 4.3 million solar mass, yet its event horizon is only about the size of Mercury's orbit around the Sun. Even so, its gravity controls the motion of hundreds of billions of stars across the entire galaxy. Many astronomers now believe these central supermassive black holes played a major role in how galaxies formed, grew, and organized themselves in the early universe. And fifth, black holes can collide. And when they do, they shake the fabric of reality. When 2 black holes orbit each other, they slowly spiral closer over millions or billions of years until they finally smash together and merge into one larger black hole. In the final moments before they collide, they release a colossal burst of energy. Not as light, but as gravitational waves. Ripples in the very structure of space. In 2015, we detected this for the first time. 2 black holes, roughly 36 and 29 times the mass of the Sun, merged over 1 billion light-years away. In that brief instant, the power they released was greater than the combined light of every star in the observable universe. We now detect these black hole mergers happening somewhere in the cosmos almost every week. So here's what we've just seen. Black holes can slow time to a crawl, trap light forever, blast jets brighter than galaxies, rule the centers of entire galaxies. And when they collide, they send ripples through the universe that we can now actually feel on Earth. These objects remind us how small we really are and how much of the universe is still completely beyond our understanding. Even with the most powerful telescopes and equations humanity has ever built, black holes remain some of the most mysterious and violent things that exist. If this video just melted your brain a little in the best way possible, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more videos that show just how insane and beautiful reality actually is. And please leave a comment right now. Which of these 5 facts hit you the hardest? I read every comment. Let me know which one left you speechless. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up.